I've been thinking a lot about lately making more money. I guess in like what Garrett Gunderson would say, um, try to approach making more money with an abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mindset, about where can you add more value in an abundance way rather than thinking about where can I scrap together some money in more of a scarcity way. So one kind of opportunity thing I have to do that I've been kind of procrastinating on for a while now is just creating like a Lifter LMS Elementor full site build course. And I think the main friction for me when it comes to making videos, after having made the videos daily for 30 days, is you just kind of have to get into it and do it. And it's not really as hard as you think it's necessarily going to be, or as hard as I thought it was going to be. And it's, I don't know, it's a weird feeling to describe when you just kind of get over it and start taking action on it, because the friction is really between taking action, not really not having the knowledge, because I know how to do everything. It's just taking the action and putting it out there to make it kind of visible, making my videos or knowledge or whatever just kind of visible and accessible, and that the friction of taking action is totally the number one thing holding myself, and I'm assuming other people, back in most projects. For example, at this house that I might end up buying, there's a lot of people around it who know how to do construction work very well, and they could easily get up there and fix the roof. The thing is, it hasn't been done in years. It's just a motivation thing. It's not necessarily a knowledge or skill deficiency, it's just motivation. So it's kind of the same thing for me with the videos. Or making a course, kind of monetizing my knowledge. Now that I'm at the point where I kind of might have a decent opportunity to do that, so now I'm going to dive into just trying to push myself forward and see if I can make the Lifter LMS Elementor course and just kind of document some of it here. Alright, so I've made a subdomain of my WP Course Guide website, academy.wpcourseguide.com. I want to lay out my course syllabus in here, like actually where the course will be, instead of just in a notes document, because when it's in a notes document, it doesn't feel real. It doesn't really feel like it's getting done. But doing it in here, whenever I've built courses for other people, it just is so much easier to work directly in the final product. It makes me feel like the project's moving along faster, and like the end is near, or the end is in sight, kind of the whole way when you build it out this way. So I've installed an SSL, WordPress, Lifter LMS, and I'm good to go to start building out my course here. And yeah, I'm going to go off of some of the text documents that I've been making for this course for a while. I would make a text document, the course would fall by the wayside, it wouldn't get done, and then I make another text document. So I'll probably pull up some of those text edit sheets that I was working with and just kind of use that to make my course outline right here. Alright, so this is how far I got with making my course syllabus. I spent a lot more time on this than I thought I would, and it's still at this point not necessarily what I consider to be done. I probably want to go through it and think maybe for like another hour on everything I should include in here, but as I started to put it together from my text edit notes as to just generally building a website with tools I'm using and all that, I thought of maybe some ways to make the lessons more interesting with the titles, but maybe the best thing to do is just create like a kind of a basic course on building a Lifter LMS website with some of these tools, and then kind of breaking it up. So this isn't like a 100% course. This is just about unlocking Lifter LMS plus Elementor potential, and then there might be some other courses about other topics. So I really wanted to dive deep on specifically things you can do with Lifter LMS and Elementor and how you can create all sorts of neat setups with that, and then possibly making another course about something like master courses and child courses that might go into a little more of a deep dive on that kind of thing, or front-end course creation type stuff. So I would anticipate maybe I'll make a few more sections on here, and I'll possibly include a template or something like that, but for now this is kind of where I'm at with just my Lifter LMS Elementor course outline.